Hello, my name is Ritik Gupta, and this is my presentation for the UML diagram for SplitSmart. So we have the class diagram in here. So for the class diagram, a class diagram is a static representation that provides a comprehensive view of a software system, illustrating classes, attributes, operations, and their interrelationships with each other. The diagram presents the class name, attributes, and operations within distinct and organized compartments. The class diagram also serves as a valuable tool in guiding the construction of code for the development of software application. So I have the class diagram for the user accounts in the middle, and so this is the main class, as without this the none of the other features will be available. So in the user accounts, the user will be able to create an account, and after that they will be able to log in, and they will also be able to access their expenses and the balance information. After that they will be able to create a group, and in that group they can add roommate, they can manage trip, and they can also track the expenses and balances made in that group by everyone. After that they can also add a create new expenses, and they can provide the users who has been involved in those expenses. Every expense that has been made, a notification will be provided to the person who created the group, and also they'll be able to track the balances where they can add new balance, they can view balances as well. And after that, for the expenses, the person who made the group, they'll be able to review the expenses, and they will also be able to approve those expenses. And they also have an option to make payments, and make payments to the people who they owe money to in the trips that has been done. And with and all those trips, and all those trip balance, the report, the expenses report, the payment report, everything can be accessed by by the people in the group. And now we have the sequence diagram, and the sequence diagram has been made for two use cases. In sequence diagram, it is frequently employed by developers, which depicts the interactions among objects within a singular use case. This diagram showcases the manner in which various components of a system collaborate to perform a specific function, outlining the sequence of interactions during the execution of a particular use case. As we can see in the first sequence diagram here, the user interacts with the system, where they create an account, and the system notifies them that an account has been created. After that, they can log in, and if the login is incorrect, they will keep on the system will keep on looping and providing the user to input the actual login, the valid login. After that, they'll be provided with an option to select the expense information. If the user selects that, the system will provide them with the expense information. They will also be able to select the balance information, and the system will provide them with the balance information. This is the end of the first diagram. For the second sequence diagram, the user can create a group, and the system will notify the user that a group has been created. And then the user can can add multiple teammates, and the system will keep on repeating it until they select teammates has been until they select that all the teammates has been uh, added, and system will also notify them every time a new teammate has been added. Then the user can plan trips, and those planned trips and the system will notify them that a trip has been planned. And user can also add different participants to that trip, and every time they'll be notified that participant has been added. And in those trip, the user can track expenses, and they can and the system will provide them with the expenses. They can also track the balances, and the system will provide them with the balances. So for the state diagram, it serves as a means to encapsulate the behavior of a software system. It offers a tool for modeling the behavior of a class, subsystem, package, or even an entire system. We have three use cases here. For the first one, the user can create an account, and through which they can log in, which will be validation. After the login is completed, they can access the expenses, and they can also access the balance. For the group management one, they can create a group, and in which they can add the roommates, and they can also manage trips. And after all those are done, they can track the expenses, and they can also track the balances. And for the last one, the user can add balance, and they can also view balance and track balances as well. Thank you so much.